I have made sure that people can hear you guys, so there! How's that for your spite? Yeah! Hello everybody, it is me, the Indoor Adventurer, and you are watching Indoor Adventures on our One Shot Wednesday, where our dear friend Archangelic is going to be running Adventure Skeletons, a one-page TTRPG for us. I would also like to say today is May 22nd, and you are loved. That's a very important thing to remember. And that's how I want to be able to share our appreciation for you guys, is just reminding you all the time that you're loved, because you show us appreciation by going to places like bit.ly/adventure merch, where I've misplaced my mug, but you can get the bigger battler mug. I'm not wearing a t-shirt right now because I'm doing laundry again. That's okay. You can come by and check that out. We have mugs, we got shirts, we got all sorts of stuff. So just be sure to come check that out, maybe. Or if you are catching this now, but you are more of an audio cast kind of person, or like you're watching this on YouTube or somewhere else, but you want to take us on the go, feel free to check out indooradventures.podbean.com or iTunes.com, or I think it's iTunes still. Apple Podcasts has us as Indoor Adventures. Then you can go to other places such as Spotify, Overcast, Stitcher, Anchor.fm, anywhere that you listen to your audio casts, and you can find us there. So, that is going to be it for me. In terms of merch, that was a fun clap transition. I'm proud of myself. But let's figure out who we are playing tonight. So, PB, who is your skeleton? Just tell us who, just say who you are, who you playing. Go around.
Hi, I am PB, and today I'm playing Letro, the skeleton.
So happy. All right. Jen, who you playing?
Hey guys, I'm playing Lucy, the orc skelly. Got some big old knitted rainbow sweater. I'm very proud of it.
All right, today, who you playing?
Oh, well, I'm going to be playing Slip, Slip, Knit, Yarn Over, but you can call me Slip for short.
And I am the Indoor Adventurer, and tonight I am going to be playing Chongus, the Goblin Skeleton. He does a little flex. So that is it for the players. And then Archangelic, who are you going to be this evening?
I am Archangelic, and I'm going to be the Master of Skelemonies tonight. So hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. So, just going to want to introduce you to what's going on here. Y'all are skeleton workers in a dungeon. The kind of dungeon that adventurers go through, probably between levels 1 and 3, you know, that kind of dungeon. So your jobs are to do things like basically watch the adventurers as they come in, kick down doors, you fight them, you break apart, you set the traps later, you do things like that. That's your job. So, but right now, you're in the middle of your union mandated 1-hour lunch break. And you're all just sitting out, hanging out with the rest of the skeletons.
So, would this be a good time to roll for our equipment?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Find out
so,
what separates our skellies from these other bros.
Right, yeah. So, as adventurers have come in, they of course drop things as you killed them. They just kind of leave things behind. They're kind of a mess, honestly. They're kind of a pain. But y'all have a collection of things that y'all have rated in order to better equip yourself to do your job. So there is a handy chart there. So just go ahead and roll twice on that and see what you get.
Awesome. I got a scimitar and a dagger.
Nice. Oh god, I love that. Goblin.
Skeleton goblin.
I rolled 2 5s, so I have 2 great axes.
Nice.
On
brand.
I have a dagger, and a leather armor.
All right. So with the leather armor, you should also roll a d10 and see which slot that you get an extra hitbox in.
Numero seis.
So that would be your torso. So it's like a leather breastplate.
Can it be my t-shirt? Can that be like emblazoned on the leather armor?
Yes.
I got a bow and arrows and a great axe.
Nice. All right. So y'all are equipped, hanging out. So what do y'all normally do during y'all's lunch breaks?
Well, when I was still doing alive things, I would eat food, but I'm not really sure what I do at this point. I can't really do a smoke break because I don't have lungs. So I guess
Honestly, I don't know why we have a lunch break.
I gotta stand around and practice my form. Just kind of like do some stabbing with one end and then swing my scimitar around, and occasionally I'll put the scimitar like in my mouth and then practice stabbing with the other hand. Just like swap them around, get really versatile with my stabs.
I follow that thought. I'll be on the other side. Letra will be on the other side. And they will have their dagger. And what they will do is they are a skeleton from a long line of proud skeletons. So they know how to throw the dagger through one side of their body and it comes out the other one. And it's a quick switcheroo and the adventurers never expect it.
Chongus loves this every time you do it. He's so excitable.
Lucy will just be yelling and cheering people on because that's what Lucy does. Wanting to make sure the companions are good at what they do.
Oh, Slip is knitting.
Okay. So y'all's friend, Billy Bob Bones, just sidles up to you. What's up, guys? What y'all doing?
Oh, hello, Billy. Can you hold this? And she's just gonna like pass him a tangle of yarn, just like a big mess. It's full of knots.
He kind of puts it between his bony fingers and tries to sort it out. He's like, came down from the towers. You know what I saw? The human dungeon down the hill. They were throwing a party or something.
Oh no. That's when more adventurers come. They always come for festivals.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Chungus, you're gonna do good. You're the best. Yeah, get pumped up, Chungus.
Have y'all ever thought about just going down there and see what's going on with them adventurers?
To the human village?
What's a
Why?
village? Is a village like a dungeon?
Human
I
dungeons.
meant the other thing. My brain doesn't work very well. Hold on, let me just take off my head real quick, just like shake it a little bit and put it back on.
Litro, that's so good. You're so smart.
Oh, Lucy, thank you.
Billy just kind of claps his hands, but he can't really hear anything because it's just covered in yarn. Like,
I like
slowly being enveloped. She's just pulling out a scarf, like and pulling all of the yarn out of a scarf, just like.
my head canon right now is that your yarn is made out of the hair of the adventurers we've killed.
oh my God.
It's made out of a lot of things that we probably, shouldn't mention or talk about.
Will it break our terms of service? That's probably what it's made of.
It's feet.
Made of the hopes and dreams.
That's just all feet. That's what it is. Oh my God, yes.
Feet yarn is the most supple kind.
Yeah!
Oh goodness.
I mean, Billy Bones, do you want us to go to the village? I mean, they always invade our home. We've never actually gone to them.
You know what? I don't want to do it. That's for sure. I got an important job up in the tower. I'm not going to risk that. But I do have always wanted one of their fancy hats.
Oh.
I mean,
hats.
Slip
all-
can make hat.
Do they have?
Billy, you don't need to go to the humans for a hat. Slip can set you up.
Would we all get hats?
Of course.
Could we get you more yarn?
But I want the tall one. I want the one that sticks up. That has the wide brim. That very hard white brim. You can't knit that.
How dare you? Sleeve can knit anything she wants.
Do not underestimate the power of the needles, Chongus. An accomplished stitch witch can do anything she sets her mind to.
What if there's a more accomplished Stitch Witch in town?
Then we
Then
have
I
to take
shall
them
kill
down.
her and absorb her powers.
That's what we'll do.
Let's
Give Billy a hat. Kill Slip's rival.
Yes, let's go to that dungeon, show those humans what's what.
And then we'll all get fancy hats.
Oh, the best hats. Let's do it. How do we... But, like, I have a shift in, like, 10 minutes.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I can get one of the zombies to cover for you. They're always looking to pick up extra shifts.
Yes.
They're not as charismatic as skeletons, so they like to, when they can fill in, they can.
They're always working graveyard.
I like you, Chongus.
All right, so we're setting out to town to kill Slip's rival.
Yes. And get the beautiful hats. And
May or
your...
may not exist.
It's a fable. There's a festival going on. It might... There might
Has to
be
be
there.
one hat seller. Adventurers always have fine hats, and you know an important adventurer by how important their hat looks.
I like the ones with the big feathers in them.
Chongus goes after the bards, always.
They like to feel important, and Chongus likes stabbing important people.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, y'all have fun, and just with a trail of yarn, just
And so we don't get lost. You know, it's a big problem. Obviously, you start to look the same.
It's our breadcrumb trail, it's just yarn.
oh.
We'll lead them right back to us.
It's the perfect
All right.
trap.
So, if y'all are heading out, so y'all exit the normal entrance that the adventurers come in when they're looking for treasure and stuff. You know where they come in. That's your job. So, who wants to look around and find a way to town?
Well, as a goblin, I have +1 to sneaking and running away, so I
Nice.
feel like I could be a good scout if you guys need Chongus to be. He won't stab many people.
But it's the squirrels we have to worry about. Easily distracted.
There's a rib bone that's missing from my cage that a squirrel took years ago.
Squirrels.
I mean, they're just bags of bones at these points. Okay. Chongus. Chongus. Lead the way. I believe in you.
We gotta get down on all fours and just kind of like scrabble away to go and sneak. To look for
All
a
right.
possible way into this human dungeon.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll +1.
A 6.
That's really good. Yeah. So you scout out ahead a little bit, and there's two paths down. There's one that goes down the hill, but through farmland. You can see farms and people milling about down the way because y'all are up on a hill. And there's a way through the woods.
I am going to just start grabbing sticks and branches and sticking them into my person to try and look like a little shrub if I possibly can. Like a
Nice.
skeleton in a ghillie suit, but like just full of sticks.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay.
Skelligilly?
That's a 1. So
You have sticks in you. You think you look like a tree.
I've seen trees. They have a lot of wood, and this is a lot. So
You're still just a big scimitar, just right above your head.
little dagger in my mouth, just. Well, yeah, I will continue looking around a little bit. So like I know a way into town.
Mhm.
Okay, so then I'm going to come back to my adventuring party. Just, I figured it out. I know the way. Just full of sticks. I kind of rattle a little bit when I move.
Wait, what is that? Showing us?
It's a disguise. I look like a tree now. They'll never expect it.
I think you got a bird in your cage.
Look down, just just starts like trying to like bat the bird out from inside of him.
Oh, that's cute. He made a little birdhouse in his soul.
Get out.
Hey, get out of there, hollow bones! Get out of there! This is not your home. Get out, hollow bone.
We need disguises. If they see us, they'll kill us. Drop, I don't know. Do we die? I'll try not to think about it.
It's not the time for an existential crisis.
One
Chongus.
of the greatest mysteries. What happens after skeleton? No one knows.
All right, so I have my disguise of being covered in sticks. What disguises are you guys gonna try and do?
I follow the hollow bones that took refuge in your rib cage, and I follow them to their home, and I find their nest, and I take their nest, and I turn it upside down and put it on my head. Then I get mud from the ground, and I drag it down my skelly face.
Go ahead and let's get a roll for that.
Mr. Classy Llama, thank you for the follow.
Ooh, that's a 4.
Nice. Okay. I'll just keep that in mind for later. Slip, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna pull my scarf up over my head and like added an additional scarf and hope that people think that I'm just an extremely emaciated old lady.
Love it. Let's get a roll.
Are you gonna do the Thor, or you're just like,
How does the system work? Do you roll d20s for this? What kind of what
It's
dice?
just a D10.
D10s for everything?
Yep, pretty much. I think
Okay.
there's like your weapons do different dice, but D10 is what determines everything else.
Alrighty. 7.
Nice. Okay. You
No
look
one-
like an emaciated old lady. Like,
No one will be the wiser.
all right. What about you, Lucy?
Lucy likes the color of her knitted sweater, so she's going to go pick some flowers, make a beautiful flower crown, because she's seen some adventurers wear some flower crowns, and it's a beautiful bouquet around the skinny head.
Love it. Okay. Go ahead and give me a number.
8.
Nice. Okay. All right. So, with your disguises, y'all start making your way through the woods. Chongus is leading the way, I assume, right?
Yeah, and he's just like scrabbling on all fours like a small dog. Because he's a goblin. I'm just assuming that's what goblins do, let alone a goblin skelly.
So as you're scrabbling along, you hear something shifting around in the bushes beside you.
Put my hand up.
You see this, so you put your hand up and just wait there?
Yeah, I put my hand up and wait there and make a grunting noise to try and stop the party from moving forward.
Oh no, Chungus is grunting.
Did he lose another rib to his squirrel friend?
So as you are sitting there, you see what looks to be like a small wolf just poke its head out of the bushes at you.
Oh look, it's the doggy.
It sniffs Chongus a little bit.
It nips at me?
It
this like
sniffs you.
Oh, it sniffs me? Is this a puppy or is this a younger wolf?
It give me a check.
A 5.
Okay, you think this is a younger wolf, not a puppy.
I want to kill it. It's a much better disguise than what I have.
Okay, as you oh my god, as you go to lift up your weapon to attack it, it takes a bite at you and tries to take what. Like, let's see, it's gonna take a bite at you, which it does because you're slower than you think you are.
Yes.
It just hits. That's the way skeleton game happened. It just hits.
So it takes a bite at you at your left leg, and now it has your left leg in your mouth, in its mouth.
Just gonna start stabbing it.
All right, go ahead and stab at it.
It's so nice to see Chungus making friends.
Chungus, pet it. I think that's what dogs are like.
Okay,
Pet it.
so how do I attack people?
So you roll your d10.
Oh, okay.
The difficulty that I have, which that is, I wrote it down.
That
This
is a
This one's 4.
5.
Perfect. Yeah. So now you can go ahead and roll damage for.
A scimitar.
Yeah.
That is going to be 5 points of damage.
Nice. Okay, you smack the shit out of this wolf, and it lays down and whimpers, and like it drops the bone and lays down and whimpers at you, like it's done.
I'm still gonna kill it.
Okay.
Yep. Chongus is a ruthless little bastard.
Go ahead and just roll damage.
Okay. 2.
Yeah. So, yeah, you kill this little wolf, but then you hear a growl from the bushes as 2 more wolves come out.
Look at all these disguises.
I don't think the human dungeons are like wolves.
They like dogs. They bring dogs in all the time. I've seen people ride wolves.
So, let's see.
So many new friends.
As you say that, Slip, one of the wolves bites out at you. Let's see what it hits. 3, so it takes your pelvis.
Oh, I see.
So you fall on the floor.
Clatter.
So the rules say that your bones, like, that piece falls off when it gets attacked.
That's
But
right.
pelvis would detach your legs.
I have a question. Does are my legs like animated, like running around, or is this a situation where I have to be like, it has to be attached to the head for it to be controlled?
No, the pelvis gets pulled completely out, and your rib cage just falls onto your legs, and you're still walking around like half height.
Oh, I see. I was looking to lose some height anyway.
How convenient.
Oh no!
So your pelvis takes 1 tick of damage, and Chongus, your left leg took, and it's still detached. Your left leg is still detached.
Okay.
So yeah, well, somebody can do something. Chongus already took a turn, so.
Oh no, Chongus, not like this. And then I'm gonna go attack the one that Chongus got bit by, but then I see Slip like knock a little bit. I'm like, no, it's not the powerful Sleep. And then I just throw my dagger towards that doggo.
Okay.
My ribcage.
All
That
right.
dog took my butt.
Go ahead.
I was still using that.
That is a 7.
Okay, yeah, that will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage on it.
Hey, a 4.
Awesome. So yeah, that will take that one out. So it gets hit with your dagger, and like it has the dagger stabbed in it, and it runs back into the woods.
Wait, no, I needed the. Oh, damn it.
You can have one of my great axes if you want. I've got 2.
You can have my dagger. I have a scimitar. Just waving it.
The other wolf that's been just hanging around sees all this happen and is just no, and nopes the fuck back into the woods. So you have one dead wolf
I'm gonna hand
adolescent.
Letro my dagger.
Ah, thank you, Chongus.
I like it when you do the trick. I like it when you do the trick with the dagger.
And I'll do it, and I'll have it like spin in front of me before it falls back down my ribcage, and I catch it with the other hand.
Chongus fucking loves it. He's just cackling to himself after he's seen it. He's currently going to be like cutting the wolf open to try and make a little home for himself. But the first thing I would like to say is that he is going to try and like take the bones out of the wolf leg, of the wolf's left leg, and reattach it to himself. Because under the section for reattaching parts, it just needs to be something of similar size.
What's the rule say that I love? Like every human and most animals are full of bones going almost entirely unused.
See? Chongus has the right idea for this. So yeah, I want to just like basically wear this wolf that I've killed and like pretend to be a wolf as we go into town.
Okay, and I assume you reattach your leg.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
would be
and
nice.
flips her pelvis back. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You giving me my pelvis back?
Yes.
You got the pelvis?
Yeah, I dropped it.
Yeah, it dropped it on the ground. It just
and
took
you
a bite
want
of you.
it.
I didn't want to keep
Thank you, dearie. And I'm gonna put that in my bag.
it. Just kept going.
Just stuff that away.
Just so you know, if you're missing a part, you get -1 to rolls.
Oh.
Just for FYI. So
Okay. Well, I'm going to keep that in my bag.
love it.
You could put something else there, like a plate if you wanted. Like a thin plate.
I'm gonna wait until we get into town and find a soapbox. I don't know why. I feel like I'd like to have a soapbox around if I need it.
Love it. All right. So, with Chongus wearing a wolf pellet and plenty of spare bones to go around, y'all make y'all's way to the edge of the town. So, there's a southern road into town. As you come up, let me see. So, everyone's just going about their business. There are kids running around in what looks to be skeleton masks. So maybe that's why no one has noticed you yet.
We look nothing like that. We are so much better looking.
Wolf. Bow wow. Just, I like to imagine that. Well, one, Chongus is basically the healer now because he has all the extra bones. He's basically operating this like a Chinese dragon, just like moving it above him.
I want to know where you have your scimitar hidden.
It's just in my mouth. Or like I could put it like in a rib, like it was like a hilt or something, or like a scabbard, just slide it through.
I love that. Okay. Okay. Do we see any hats around?
Go ahead and give me a check, and let's see.
I was very passionate about that roll, have you know? That is a 7.
7? Okay. Yeah, you see plenty of hats. Some of the villagers have just kind of like caps on, and let's see, with the 7, you probably, yeah, you see a haberdashery, you know, just a hat shop.
I'm like, sleep. Look over there. Look. It's one of those hat places in the dungeon.
Oh, is that what it is?
We should.
What sort of hats do they have?
All right, so you are gonna go up to the hat shop.
Yes, us and our pet dog.
It's too far away from my old eye sockets to see.
Okay, so as you walk around, somebody says, "Oh my God, it's a wolf!" and hits you with a shovel. And they managed to hit you in your left arm.
Oh no!
Excuse me, sir, why are you attacking my seeing eye dog?
Oh, I am so sorry, ma'am. Oh, my goodness. I thought it was a wolf. I thought it was going to eat all my chickens.
As you can see, I am quite blind, and I cannot. God. I am quite blind, and I cannot get around without my seeing eye guide, and shame on you for attacking a old lady's seeing eye dog.
Go ahead and give me a check. Let's see. Let's see how this goes.
-1. I have no pelvis.
You have no pelvis. You're so small.
You have it, it's just not there right now.
2.
He looks you up and down for a minute. Then he looks left and right, and he's like, okay. And he's just slowly backs away. Have a good day, ma'am. And he puts his... you see him turn a corner, and then you hear in the distance, "Somebody help me!"
That's right, whippersnapper. You get on out of here. Scat! Shoo! I think this is going well.
Let's go inside the haberdashery before Chongus gets hit again.
I'm gonna put my arm back on.
I'm gonna put my pelvis back on.
Oh goodness. Okay, so yeah, you come into the store. There are just basically hats everywhere, just all kinds. There's feathers and all sorts of hats. This very well-dressed man comes out and looks you up and down. He says, "Oh my God, may I help you?"
Bark.
Oh God, what did we call it? A witchy slippy witch? Witch a slip?
It's a stitch witch, my dear.
A stitch witch. We are, have you heard of a stitch witch somewhere around here? Good, fine, bag of, human.
Bark.
You see him retreat slowly back behind the counter, and he grabs something, and he just throws like a paperweight at you. Be gone, demons! And let's see what he hits. He's gonna throw that at oh goodness, what's the name? Letro. Because and that hits you in your left arm.
That is fair.
Which promptly falls off.
That was my favorite arm. Know how long it took me to get that arm. Are you the
Guards! Help me!
It's the stitch witch. Get him!
Okay. I swing my axe at it. This flesh bag.
Oh my god.
7 plus
Okay.
1.
Okay.
So 8. I forgot. I'm an orc. I hit things hard.
Yeah. So go ahead and
Oh, I'm going for the
you have
head.
to determine where you hit. So
Yeah, I'm going for the head.
all right. Go ahead and roll a d10. And let's see where you hit.
5.
5, you do not hit the head. So go ahead and roll your
Aw.
d8.
Yes. 4.
Okay. Yeah, that will. This guy, you just straight KO this dude. You slash across him and hit into the counter. Your axe is a little bit stuck in the counter now.
We slayed the Stitch Witch for you, Slip.
Yes.
Yes, the Stitch Witch is dead.
Death to the Stitch Witch.
I raise my left arm with my right arm.
Yes.
Wait, did we kill this guy? It happened so fast.
Or is he just unconscious?
Throw off the wolf. Bark.
Y'all only know skeleton anatomy. I don't know what's going on here.
So we're all just like raising our hands like, yeah! We killed it.
Do you feel stronger, Sleep? I say as I start attaching my left arm back.
So strong. No. I pick up a pointy hat and give it to Chungus. Got one.
Okay. So,
We need as many bones as we can carry. How else are we
Oh
going to
my God.
repair the other skeletons back at home?
I'm going to take all of the clothes off of the store man. I'm gonna
Okay.
start pulling the threads out and winding them into yarn.
I'm going to like grab this man and like start moving him like a marionette with my own body. Oh, look at me! I am a bag of flesh. Oh, I think I am so good in my dungeon. I like start slapping myself and slapping him in the face with his hand and just.
Oh, that's so realistic, Clito. I'm so proud of you.
Unbelievable!
okay. So, well, you would have gotten a plus for the clothing if you hadn't unraveled it for yarn, but that's on brand. So, but you do find he has like a purse of gold and silver pieces.
It's out of sheer question. Is there a tiny sailor's outfit with like the little white hat in this
Oh my
shop?
God.
Or do we have to go to a clothing store to find things
This
like
town
this?
sits on a big lake. I imagine that there are sailor outfits here.
Okay, because if this is just a hat shop, we can shop around, gang. We're doing really well.
You do find a little sailor's hat. You don't find a suit, though.
I am wearing the little sailor's hat covered in wolf blood and hands on my hips.
You get +2 to disguise checks.
Yes!
Whoa!
I'll grab a hat for Billy Bones. Little, like, just a little fedora.
Oh, Billy Bones wants a hat. That's so sweet.
All right. So what do y'all want to do now?
I'm gonna grab one of those. What are they called? Hitchcockets, big cockets, bicocket hats. I'm just gonna get one.
Okay.
Down with like the big feather.
Nice. Okay. So you
I'll
also get +2 to disguise. So
I'll
What do
pick
we-
up some of the coins. I think flesh bags like these things.
Oh yes. Oh, this is a dungeon. Oh, adventurers are always looking for nice things. Do you think this flesh bag held the nice things? He wasn't very strong.
No, he was not.
The
I
strong
saw him
ones
a
have the
little bit more
nicer
in the face.
things.
Can I? Oh my gosh! Can I? Where did he get? So I don't care. I'm gonna grab his jacket and I'm gonna pull my skeleton arms in it and like pull it behind us, and I'm gonna wear the guy.
You're gonna weekend at
Why?
Bernie's this guy?
You weekend at Bernie's this guy.
so glad I did this. Okay. All right, you are now wearing a meat popsicle. So let's go, folks.
Is Chongus still wearing the wolf?
I will
hat.
for now. I have the hat on, yes. Until I can find a better disguise, I am just... Actually, I've been hit and confused for a couple times. I'm giving up the wolf instead of just a blood-covered skeleton with a small sailor's hat.
There's still like a wolf intestine wrapped up in your rib cage.
I'm gonna prop up the wolf like it's the store owner, and just hope nobody notices.
We'll put a hat on the wolf.
Give me a roll.
Put a hat on the wolf. Am I rolling for this?
Yeah, give me a roll.
Oh my god. It's a 2.
Okay. Perfect. So good.
Oh, it looks perfect. It looks. I'm trying to like peek behind the head. I'm like, oh, it looks so good. Sleep. Oh, the sleep witch really did give you more power.
Excellent.
Okay,
I've seen adventures like this before. Sometimes they look like the dogs too, so.
I mean, flashbacks all kind of look all the same. Let's be honest. They're just blood and bones.
I don't miss mine.
No.
It just gets
I can't even imagine.
everywhere.
Oh, it makes me feel sick on the inside. If I could throw up, I would have already.
I'll do it for you. And I just reach in and grab the wolf intestine and then just pull it out onto the ground.
I'll clap the hands together. Like, yes. Yes.
Do a little bow. Flourish with the cap, put it back on.
That was amazing, Chongus.
Classic skeleton humor.
Okay, what? Okay, next step.
We need clothes.
Yes.
We need...
Oh, is that... I can make you clothes. How much time do you have?
Slip made me this jumper for me. I love it.
Oh. Oh, we should get you yarn. Oh. We should get you yarn.
Yes.
Yes, you should.
More yarn. Let's find a yarn place. And I start like awkwardly walking
Okay.
this body. And like keep trying to like, you know when you have like hair in your face and you like keep trying to like move it out of the way? I'm gonna keep doing that with like the head as it keeps getting in my way as I try to look around for now a yarn shop.
Oh no.
And just slap my face, try to get it out of the way.
So, as you leave, one of the a villager passes by y'all's motley crew and says, "Evening, Bernard," and just keeps walking.
That sounds pretty exaggerated. Hello. I just keep walking.
All right. So y'all are looking for a place to get some yarn. Okay. All right, go ahead and give me a roll.
Who's leading this hunt?
Little.
Okay. Okay, that was a 2. I rolled a 2.
You're looking around, you're not sure, but you look up and you see, like, towards the middle of town, there's this giant effigy built. Like, it's just, it looks like a skeleton made of wood.
Look, they made an idol of us.
They love us!
They worship us.
We are their
Maybe you're
god.
wrong. Maybe we've got the wrong idea.
Word of the Stitch Witch has spread.
All hail the Stitch Witch.
Twitch!
I could get used to this.
Slip the Stitch Witch first of her name.
Okay. What do y'all want to do?
I start looking around for like skeleton imagery. Like
Okay.
anything to signify that we are in fact being worshipped by these flesh
Honored
bags.
guests.
That they know that we are truly the peak apex predator.
Okay. All right, go
Yeah,
ahead,
but
go ahead and give me a roll +1 because skeleton lore.
6, 7.
Nice. Okay. You see there's actually like the skulls, like they look like candles. Sorry. Let me get my words. They are candles that look like skulls. They're not actually bone though. You see that almost everywhere. This is some sort, and you see kids with like face painted like skeletons, like with bones painted on their shirts and things. And you just see all this happening as the evening sets in. Things are starting to get lit up by these kind of lanterns.
Oh my gosh, guys, look at all the cool stuff. I could totally use this back in my skull apartment. I had a boring old rat skull as my candle holder. This is so much cooler.
So cool. I take some of those candles and stick them in my eyes. Do I look cool?
Yes. So good. Yes.
Yeah.
I start slapping the flesh hands together again.
Thank you.
It really makes your eyes light up.
Oh. It warms my non-existing heart.
Should we like? Oh, maybe we should take some of these back to the village.
Yes.
Let's go back, take it back, and like, oh, I bet you Billy Bob would love one of those things.
What do you think that the wizard would like these? He uses candles.
Yes, he uses a lot of candles all the time.
We could share spoils of war.
And isn't it the wizard's birthday tomorrow?
We could put it on his skelly cake.
Yes.
He's going to be so happy with us.
Oh, maybe I won't have to stand in that same corridor for the next year again.
Maybe we can go to the tower.
Yes.
A promotion.
Then we would get a view of the lake. 80 miles from Santa Fe.
Isn't that the dream? When we could still dream?
Do skeletons dream of skeletal sheep?
Sheep! We should get a sheep!
Then we would have unlimited yarn. Yes, you are a genius.
Yes.
Do you want to look for a sheep?
Yes.
We're gonna go look for some.
There were the farms outside of town.
Yes, that's a man.
They
with
have
the
to have
thing.
sheep.
Yes. Should we get the candles
What is a
before
sheep?
we leave?
It's one of those fluffy cloud things, you don't
Oh, the
kill
walkie
them,
clouds.
pet them.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a cloud that walks on 4 legs, and it eats grass and turns that grass into yarn.
and when you kill them, their bone structure is much smaller than what they look like. It's actually really disappointing.
Oh.
They're like this big, but their skeleton's actually like this big.
If we turn it into a zombie, we don't have to feed it grass.
Can we do that?
Never die.
Yes, but then you have to feed it brains, which is a lot harder to get a hold of.
I mean, the adventurers come into our home. We could just take their brains.
We can find that
fair
squirrel.
enough.
Feed it the
And that
squirrel's
squirrel.
brain.
We should diversify our flock.
It's true. I've been saying it for years. Honestly, it's about time.
Yes.
To
We
the
shall be going to
farm.
The farm. Oh, the wizard's gonna be so happy with us. Let's go.
We're gonna go
All
find a sheep.
Okay. All right. So you're going to try and make y'all's way back out of town to go find a sheep?
Yes.
We'll
Okay.
grab some candles on the way out. Just like sweep them into a little
Just a bag.
sack.
So, as y'all start to leave, a guard comes up to you. He doesn't really look at you. He looks side to side. He says, "You're expected in the town square. Wink, wink." He says wink, wink.
Oh,
With the idol? With the skeleton idol?
Yes.
oh.
Come
Do
popular.
worship us as gods.
Yeah, this must be about the worshipping. Yes.
As it should be.
Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're... How do you compliment humans?
Your flesh bag is looking particularly full today.
That was good. That was good.
Mm.
Thank you. Slowly backs away.
Goodbye. I guess we should go. I mean, we are the stars apparently.
We could always pick up a sheep on our way back out.
You're
That's
right.
very smart, Slip. Yeah.
What if
yeah.
you give us a sheep?
They might give us more than one sheep. If they worship us, we are their gods.
Can ask
Yeah,
for
that's
whatever
right.
we
They can bring
want.
the sheep to us.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shamble towards the town center, I suppose.
So as y'all make y'all's way, y'all are actually making it through like a market district. You see clothing stores. You see various supply stores.
We have to look good in front of all of the people.
Shopping. I need something that matches this hat.
If there's anything the wizard has taught us, it is that we need to look good. Always.
Always.
So fashionable, the wizard. So nice, so kind.
Yeah, I'll go in. If there's a clothing store that looks like it would sell kids' clothing or clothing for small folk.
Yeah. You see a store called Clark and More.
God. Okay.
And yeah, there are very nice clothes for all ages in the window. You know.
Is one a tiny little, like a Donald Duck style sailor's outfit?
Go ahead and give me a roll. Let's see.
all I
Let's
want.
find out.
That is a 9.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. You don't see one in the window, but behind the counter, you see the perfect outfit.
Is anybody here?
You see people working. There's actually there's somebody shopping, and there's just a clerk putting away things.
I'm just gonna start smacking my hand on the counter to try and get his attention.
Let me try to recreate what this sounds like.
She's, oh yes, dear. What?
And I'm just pointing at it.
Oh, you want that? Okay. That'll be 2 gold pieces.
Like, kind of awkwardly hold out the bag. Yeah.
Drop it on the table. Blank.
She looks at it and it's covered in blood. Like it's
It like splatters on the table.
It's Wolf.
I am sorry. And the man who was shopping like has picked up those hooks that they use in the store to put things on high shelves. And he comes and tries to attack one of you.
Oh no!
We could have done this the easy way. Scimitar out.
How dare you? We are your gods.
The one who had the bloody money. So Lucy, you're gonna take a hit. So that's an 8. So what's that? Left arm, popular tonight. So your left arm falls off.
There's a lot of prejudice in the world against Skeleman.
I look at my arm. I can't hit you with my axe! And I punch him.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll a d10.
3.
3. Okay. That's not enough to hit him. You miss.
Ah!
All right. What does everyone else want to do?
I will fumble for my dagger, and I will try to stab somebody with it. Stab that guy with it.
Okay, go ahead and give me a roll.
Woo! That one wasn't meant to be passion, but man, did it fly. That is a 9.
Nice. Okay, go ahead and roll some damage.
Oh man, that was scary. That skipped right over my keyboard. I was like, that's it. I'm never gonna see that dice again. I hit him for 1.
1. Okay. All right, that'll bring his toughness down, but he's still standing.
We are your gods. How dare you?
What the fuck is going on?
Stab him back. I'll stab the same one that Letro stabbed.
Oh my god. Okay, go for it.
That's a 7 to hit.
Yep.
And that's 2.
2. Okay.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
He said 2 toughness. Okay. All right. Slip.
Can I try to wrap a piece of string around him and trip him?
Let's do it. Go for it. Go and roll.
Okay. 3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
You manage to get the thread around him, but he just kind of steps over it. You kind of shamble towards him, try and lay down the piece of string. And he just backs
Behold
away
the
from-
power of the Stitch Witch.
And so he slowly backs away.
He's immune to my magic.
And he reaches for the door, he opens it, and you see him run, and he says, "Guards! Guards!" And you see a whole bunch of other people just coming in, looking in the window, and they're like, "What the fuck is that?" You
They
just
keep on saying that word. I don't think it means what they think it means.
I'll reattach my arm.
I will reach for Chungus's outfit. I will give it to him. Here you go, Chungus.
I just hold it close to me. Just like really pleased with myself.
Chungus is our nightmare of a son.
His version of throwing a tantrum in his store is just stabbing somebody.
The lady's still there, isn't she?
you look around, it seems that she has moved into the back room.
I'll go into the bathroom.
Hey! You have like trousers? I want some trousers.
She is shaking, like she's just shaking, and she says, "Yes, I got trousers." And she looks you up and down, and she just gives you a pair and like drops it in front of her and tries to back away more. I should back away
Thanks.
from the microphone when I do that.
I put them on.
Hey, these are corduroy. Nice.
Please spare my life.
Don't forget to get a belt with that. Otherwise, this
Oh, I
very
need
small.
a belt. That's right, I need a belt.
There's a display out there with the
Oh,
belt.
thank you. There's human coins on the counter.
I go get a belt.
Chungus is just gonna quickly like put on these clothes if he can, and look to the people that are now gazing inside the shop. Just, we're adventurers.
Adventurers. I will get a shawl. No, you know what? I will ask Sleep, do you see us like you know those things that flashbacks wear around their necks for this guy?
Like a scarf?
Yeah, yes, like a scarf.
Oh, I've got one of those.
And she just like takes off one of her many, many scarves and will wrap it around you. Just like,
Here you go.
Oh, that makes this flashback look so much better. Thank you, Sleeps. Thank you.
A skeleton covered in mud with a bird's nest on its head with a scarf around it, holding a dead body.
It's the perfect disguise.
Perfect disguise with my bike pocket on top.
pulls another one out of her bag.
So many scarves.
We should get back to the worship area. Obviously, these humans are not aware of our greatness.
That's right. We should go and set things straight.
Just start strutting forward.
Okay, so as y'all leave the shop, a crowd has gathered and just has like parted the ways in the street. They're just up against the buildings. And you see this one big flesh bag step out of a bar, take a step, settle himself in the center of the street. He has a big club in his hand. He says, "Where do you think you're going?"
To our statue, clearly.
He just, "Statue?" And then he just like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
I point with both of our arms.
"Oh no, you're not going to the festival." And he swings out.
I was gonna say, when he turns around to look at said effigy, I
Oh,
wanted to
God.
rush up and stab him.
give me a roll +1. Yeah, let's do it.
How many
6.
things can we kill?
6
Huh?
was my
What was it?
roll.
6? Okay, that'll do it. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Ah, Chungus is the
4?
fiercest of
Okay.
us.
He's still standing. He says, what the hell?"
A goblin in a little sailor's costume has stabbed him with a scimitar. Just, ah!
Oh my god. Let's see. So he's at that. Okay. All right, he's gonna after you stab him, he's gonna swing out at you. Let's see what gets hit. 2. So your left leg again.
Again? Oh no.
It's broken now.
Yes.
So
Leg's just gone.
he swings his club at you and takes your leg right out from under you and goes flying across the street.
Just like hopping. Like kind of like trying to put it to my center underneath to like get some balance.
All right. What do y'all want to do? Chongus has taken a stab.
I will.
You hurt my little friend. Lucy's angry.
Lucy rages.
Lucy in her flower crown, rainbow knitted jumper, corduroy trousers.
Love it.
takes out her great axe.
All right, go ahead and roll.
7.
7. Okay, go ahead and give me another D10 to see where you hit.
3.
3. That will. Well, it's not his head, so go ahead and roll your D8.
4.
Okay, so he's still standing. So, all right.
Throw. This person mocks us.
How dare you? How dare you? Oh, I don't remember the word. You not worshiping beach. And I stab him. Try to stab him.
Okay, go for it.
That is a 7, man. Popular number today.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that hits him. Go ahead and give me some damage.
3.
3? Okay, he is still standing. He's not looking so good. He's now got weapons. Like, he's bleeding a little bit. These are just skeletons. So somebody else from a crowd comes. Another man from the crowd comes out and tries to hit Slip with a garden hoe. So, and that's gonna hit you in your left arm.
Ouch.
Have you've been hitting your left arm already, haven't you?
I've not. I've been hit once in my pelvis.
Okay, then you're good. Okay, it falls off though.
Hey, how dare you? I'm an old lady.
He looks at you a second and says, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, ma'am."
You. Shame on you.
What the? He said you were skeleton. I'm so confused.
Do you believe everything that people just tell you on the street? Shame on you.
Shame.
So Chongus, it's your turn.
I am the Lord of Bone! and I will just stab. I will stab this guy again, which Chongus just thinks that he's trying to sound big. Forgotten Realms lore, Myrkul, the god of death, is the lord of bone. So he's
Oh my
gonna
God.
try and stab.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. That's a 6
All right, yeah, that'll do it.
for 2.
Okay, he's still standing,
Ah.
and he's gonna swing out at you again. That's a 2. That's your. You don't have a left leg, so that misses.
Joke's on you. It's not there anymore.
He's just hopping around with the fucking dagger. Okay. There's murmurs in the crowd. They're just like, what's going on? Why is there skeletons here? Is there a necromancer? And then somebody says, oh God, not again.
Again.
You're just overhearing these murmurs.
Excuse me, sir. I'm
Oh,
hearing
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I'm hearing murmurs of a necromancer. Could you tell me about that? I'm looking for some deep inset lore.
He just looks at you and he's like, there's a skeleton over there, and you really want to know about the wizard.
Aren't those people just wearing costumes? Isn't this a skeleton festival?
No, I'm pretty sure that's and he looks you up and down. Oh my God, you're all skeletons. And he's gonna try and punch you. That's a 6. He punches you right in the chest.
Ouch!
I don't know what happens
Dare
when
you?
your chest falls out. Like maybe
I have 2 hit points for my chest, thank you. Is it too hard?
When it gets hit, it falls out. You have to reattach.
Oh shit.
If he gets hit twice, it breaks.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I just fall apart.
You would fall onto your pelvis.
Your head is sitting in your pelvis now. And your chest just flies directly behind you and just lands.
Oh no, sleep.
Well, that was a real dick move. You realize how long it's going to be to take to get all my ribs
All
back together?
skeletons. They're all skeletons. He just gets on his knees. They're all skeletons.
You just keep on pointing out the obvious. Really, it's rather rude.
We
very-
just moved away from the skeletons.
Never get away from us. Yo, skeletons. And then I stab the big dude.
I've got a little secret for you. You've got a skeleton in your body right now.
Oh my God. His eyes go big and wide. He's right.
That's right. The real enemy's inside you all along.
Tracing the peasants.
Slip is gonna go and gather her bones. Whilst he's distracted by this revelation.
I would love for you to describe to me how you're doing it, though. What?
Yes. Please do share.
Okay, please tell me you like jump up and your head goes up, and then you do like some awesome like kung fu like.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, I like jump so that my head and my arms will fly up in the air and just like shunk, get that chest back in there.
Oh my god, doing like a sweet dead drop onto your leg, onto your ribcage. Come up, get the head.
Yep. Brink, brink.
Just gotta make sure the old xylophone's still working. That's some skeleton humor.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna stab the big guy in the head in somewhere.
Oh yeah, there's a fight going on.
Meanwhile, back at the bar, no.
Oh my god, it's an 8. 8.
You rolled an 8. What?
Yeah, I rolled an 8 to
Go
hit.
ahead. Go ahead. Roll damage.
A 2.
That's perfect. That takes him down.
Ah!
Oh, you're so fantastic.
He does that whole like dizzy thing and then just falls straight on his back in the middle of town, and there's people just gasping and like and backing away into their homes, locking doors, and
Imagine this crew just rolls up in your village.
It's just 4 skeletons.
One wearing a human body, someone else with 1,000 scarves, someone with a beautiful rainbow jumper and trousers on, and a little boy in a sailor outfit.
And then just start murdering as they walk through.
Oh my god.
To
We're
be
the
fair,
cutest goth gang on murder hobos.
most people attacked us first.
It's true. I don't think we have killed anybody unprovoked.
We come in peace until you start trying to hit us with sharp things, and then then we come with self-defense.
I mean, that lady survived. We gave her the human coins.
That's right. That's how I think we're starting to fit into human society quite well. Participating in the economy. I had a very nice conversation with that young man, and I think that it's time for us to go and take our rightful place in the courtyard, and where they'll finally worship us and recognize us for the great bone people we really are.
Yes, show them the true greatness of skeleton kind.
I would like to cut the arm off of the big guy at around the elbow. Oh, there. And then take that part of the arm and stick it onto my left leg as my reattached part. So that way the hand is just walking like a really weird oblong foot.
I imagine that this is all happening in the background while Slip is
Yeah.
having her.
That's that's what I wanted to have happen.
I think we're really starting to fit in.
Chonk puts the leg in the air and then like does the fingers on their toes. Oh my goodness.
Last thing up there.
Okay. What do y'all want to do now? There's more stores and
Oh, there are more stores.
I want
there's
a
a
nice
potion shop
glove.
just called Potions, Potions, and Potions.
Potions and potions and potions.
Potions and potions and potions.
Do you think that the wizard needs anything? I haven't looked at this grocery list in a while.
Well,
It
I
can be
think
part
our-
of his birthday gift.
I think our loot tables are looking a little bare back at home.
Oh, you're so right. Oh my gosh, my room. We're down to like 3 items in there.
Those darn adventurers keep on looting the place.
They always leave the electrum. Just shakes his head.
Can't get rid of the stuff.
A shame. You'd think it was out of mint at this point.
There's this fucking vampire that just keeps on recirculating it.
All right, so potion shop.
Potions, potions, and potions.
Potions and potions.
Okay.
And potions.
So at this point, because y'all have made such a ruckus, everyone is just hiding in their homes. This shop is empty. It's just lined, but the door is locked.
Are there windows?
Yes, there are windows.
I'm gonna go back for the club,
Okay,
and I'm gonna throw it through the window.
awesome.
Ah, yes, the skeleton key. We're here all night, folks.
All right. We're gonna say that the club is a D6 damage, one-handed weapon if you want it. So, you smash the windows to this shop. You see blues and purples and reds.
Do we have a bag, or do we just have the coat that that the
I'm
dude,
wearing.
the haberdasher was wearing?
I think I'll just have a coat. Like, I don't think I'll have a bag.
We're gonna stand
The
next
pockets
to.
are full of candles.
No, we need to make room for these potions. Unless there's a bag here. Like-
Yes, is there a bag here?
Go ahead and roll. Take a look.
Oh, that's a D20, not the right one.
Bag.
5.
Yeah, there's a bag in here. It looks like it was being used to like hold trash to take out later.
Just empty the trash out onto the ground. And then I'm gonna go over, and with the bag, I'm gonna stand on one foot and have like the hand leg come up and just start grabbing potions and put them in the bag.
You have a singular monkey foot.
Yes, and I'll use it.
Love it. I have no idea what y'all got.
I don't either. How many potions do I grab?
That's 10. Yeah, you get like 10 or so.
Nice! Just putting as many potions as my weird monkey's hand can grab.
I love it so much. Are there other interesting things in here?
It seems that no one was lying to you with the sign outside. It's just potions, potions, and potions.
That's fair.
There is a box on the counter that you think might have had money.
Oh, we can exchange these for goods and services. Maybe they'll give us a sheep for it. I'll grab it and put it in the guy's pocket.
Okay.
It's
It's full of Electrum. It's just entirely Electrum.
Is this guy just your persona now?
Oh, I need to breathe a second. Oh, my Lord. Oh.
It's a bun bag. A convenient bun bag.
Are you a humany?
You're a human.
A fleshy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what it is, though, isn't it? From a bowman's perspective, that's exactly what it would be.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, your persona is Bernard, the Stitch Witch.
Bernard the Stitch Witch. Parading him around. It's like putting somebody's head on a pike.
Being like, I am this person.
Talking to people. Oh God, it's like the scene in Men in Black. Just
Oh no.
like at the beginning where he has like just a head. It's just like,
Oh my god.
He actually is Bernie. We are Weekend at Bernie.
Oh my god, we are.
I totally just made up the name, but I think the Weekend at Bernie's thing just like got stuck in my head.
Right? Like it
Realize
was a subconscious thing.
All right, so center of town.
Yes.
We filled up Master's goodie bag.
The only thing that makes it easier would be some of those fancy papers with words and those sticks he carries around. So just keep an eye out for that. He does like those a lot.
Magic item shop. Just try and rate it.
Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, across the way you do see a sign that has like just a wand on it, shooting magic out of it.
That is exactly what Master Wilson always uses. Maybe we should steal the sign. Do you think he would like the sign?
I can't carry it. My hands are full.
I can carry the sign.
Put it on the back.
I go up and take the sign.
Nice. Okay.
I'll put you on my
Put
shoulder.
it on my back. With my
It'll
great
be like
axe.
your shield.
Yes.
I would like to go in there and get some magic wands to exchange for my knitting needles.
Okay. All right. So you walk into this place?
Yes.
Well, from behind the counter, a magic missile, like, just finds purchase. Let's see where it hits. Your left leg.
Left leg
Yep.
goes flying off into the distance.
Get out of my shop, you demons!
Well, I was just looking for some knitting needles. I can give you a
Oh
scarf
my god,
for
you're an
them.
old lady. I am so sorry, ma'am.
It's okay. I can just reattach that later.
Here are here's a bag of electrum. Here is a bag of electrum. Here you go, slip my things.
Oh, thank you. Clunk. Oh, my hips aren't what they used to be. Ah!
Oh, mine neither, ma'am. This older wizardly man just comes behind the counter. He's like, you know what? I'm an avid knitter as well. Like, I have the perfect. He finds you these. He pulls out these ones. They're like ergonomically shaped. Not that it matters to you. You're all bones. But
Oh, these look very fancy.
and he's just one of those electrum pieces, and you'll be all set.
Oh, fellows, do we have one of those, what do you call it? One of those electrode pieces?
Yes, I think there's something in this bag should work. And I tip out like half of the bag.
Oh, sir, my eyesight isn't what it used to be. Could you just pick one out for an old lady?
He looks at it. And then he looks at you, who's like just puppeting a corpse. And he looks around. And he's like, "Oh my god, y'all are demons."
We're not demons. We're gods. Just rushes forward again.
Oh my god!
Just gonna,
You rush forward at him.
yeah, I'm gonna
Alright,
charge and try and stab him.
Okay, go
Why
for
does
it.
No one take our money. We give it to you.
We try to be paying customers.
I thought if you exchange, what do humans do then?
It's a 2. That is a 2 to hit.
Two, it doesn't hit. So
Why are flashbags like this? Why are you like this, flashbag?
you shamble around him, and he just makes a beeline for the door. He says, "Skeletons! Skeletons in my shop!"
I'm gonna grab the magic wands and I'm gonna try and shoot a magic missile at him.
Oh god, let's do it. Let's do this.
All right, that's a 5.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Just give me a D4. Like, I guess that's what a magic missile is.
1.
1. Okay. Well, that will do it for this guy. He's an old man.
My stitchless transformation is complete.
So amazing!
There's just a wizard now laying out in the middle of the street. Just
I go and start dragging him back into the shop.
oh my god.
I'm gonna go look for his bag of coins.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and give me a check. Since you're looking for gold, you're used to gold. Get a +1. Skeletons.
Hashtag skeletons 5.
5. Okay. Yeah, you find 3 pieces of gold on them.
I will add that to my bag of electrum. And I'm assuming an assortment of like copper, because everyone hates copper too.
Oh yeah, there's just copper just everywhere.
Copper and electrum.
Find one like stuck under a shelf. You just
Ugh, yuck. I hate this place.
Is there anything else in here that we could use?
there's tons of things. It's a magic item shop. There's just stuff all over the walls. Are you
Can I
looking
take-
for?
Can I take the wizard's robes and put it over my fantastic rainbow knitted jumper?
You absolutely can.
I want to find a nice
Look at
glove for my
me.
new hand leg.
A nice glove. Okay. All right. Yes, you find a glove. Let's say that it acts like some magic armor. So,
Okay. Magic.
at the start of every fight, that limb will heal.
Yes. This is the perfect glove. All right. Who else is looting?
Is there
Got the wizard's robes.
what else do you need? Is there like a is there something that I could put like around both of our heads, like a necklace or like a locket or something chain.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll. Let's see what you find.
Maybe we should find a gift for the wizard.
You're so right. 8.
Yeah, you absolutely find a necklace. You're not 100% sure what it does.
But does it look cool and match the rest of our outfit?
It's an hour.
Match the outfit.
The human outfit.
Yes, it does. The jewels just like contrast perfectly against the shirt. It looks really nice on you.
That's what I like to see. With the sleeves scarf and our bike pocket, and then the nest on my head. Really
Love it.
tops off.
Anyone else doing any looting?
I'm gonna try and find as many magic wands as possible.
You just shove them in a bag. There's just a display behind the counter, and you just just take
Clear
them.
them out.
Kicking stuff in my desk.
Oh, is there a weapon? I forgot.
Go ahead and make another check.
Because I keep wanting to throw mine, and then I remember that people run away before I can get it back. Oh no, a 1.
A 1. You don't see any weapons.
Feel sad, man. That's okay. I'll just throw this human on somebody, probably. I mean, what?
All right. So if we're done looting, that looks like a good time for our break. So I would like to say, Archangelic, thank you for running a group of murderous skeleton hobos through
This
through
is
human
exactly
dungeon.
what I wanted. Just perfect.
Yes,
So good.
this is what we're doing. We are making the way. So I would like to say thank you again for running this. Thank you to everybody who has decided to stop by and check out this amazing skeleton adventure. And we are going to try and be back in 5 to 10 minutes. So don't go no place unless it is to grab a food, grab a drink, grab a friend, or go to bit.ly/adventure merch, where you can find some cool shirts, sweatshirts, tank tops, crop tops, some mugs, posters, everything else that you could possibly ever want. We're working on getting some butt pants. We're working on getting more tank tops. And if you enjoy listening to games, you can always check out our audio casts at either, just look up Indoor Adventures, where you can find your audio cast and leave us a review. It'd be really cool. And we will see you guys soon. All right, everybody. Bye-bye! I didn't hit the break. There it is. And we're back. We are back in our spooky, scary skeleton game. We just looted a magic item shop and got a bunch of cool stuff. Where are we going next, gang?
I'm knitting with magic wands.
I'll duck back into the shop and look for like those fancy boots that have wings on them, because I want to complete my ensemble.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay.
I have a question. Are you aware that those boots make you fly, or do you just
No,
want them because
I just want to see
okay. I figured.
So that's
I thought that's where we were going with this.
You don't see anything like that. Just yeah, you see some scrolls. You see, well, there's not any more wands. Those are all in a bag now. But you don't see any boots or anything like that.
I'll just swipe a few random scrolls, go back out in a huff. I didn't find any cool books. I'm gonna stuff the scrolls into a bag.
Got to keep those, treasure chests full back at the office.
That's right. That's right.
All right. What do y'all want to do from here?
What do we have left on our list? What do we have back on our list? We have killed the Stitch Witch, the rival Stitch Witch.
Yeah, and he's dead.
Killed him.
Dead.
All right, so we did that. What else was on our list?
Hat for Biddy.
We got a hat for Billy.
Oh yes, that's a Billy.
Hat for Billy. That's right. We've got one of those.
There's
We got
getting a
the
sheep
We got the outfit for Chongas. Oh, we need to get the sheep, but on our way out.
on the way out.
Yes, that's right. That's right. The sheep will be on our way out. That's right.
We got some presents for the wizard and a sign.
All right. That's good. That's good.
Not the sign.
Does that seem wrong to you? Weren't we supposed to be going to the wizard to get things? Yeah, like courage and heart and braids. No.
What are those?
No,
would-
that
why
would
would I
make us
want
splash
that-
bags.
I know. Why would I want that in my body? Ugh. I've not had that in 2 generations in my family. Oh, I would never curse myself in that way.
Oh, so sometimes I get confused.
It is okay, sleep. It is why we love you.
Maybe he'll give us those things when we give him these gifts.
On his birthday tomorrow.
On his
Every time-
birthday!
Yes. I guess all that is left is to make sure these flashbacks understand that we are their gods. Make an appearance with our effigy.
That's right. That's right. It seems that most of them are very confused, so we should go and set things straight.
We should really ask one of them what these metal coins are supposed to be, because obviously we are very confused.
They won't take it.
They don't take them. Do you eat them? Maybe they eat them.
We tried to pay
We
for
should try
things
and
like
feed them
those
to them.
flashbacks do. We got attacked.
Perhaps they are not exchanged for goods and services, but for cuts and bruises.
Oh, maybe it's like how we say we want to fight, and like
Mm.
the winner gets all the things.
Oh, I see.
It's
That
so-
makes a lot of sense. See, they're always coming into our village, and they're taking these coins. They're trying to tell us that we're supposed to give them the coins in exchange for a fight. There we go. All right, these things are starting to make sense.
So we should not give them the coins. For
That's
no
right.
fighting.
That's right.
Yes, we should just. I guess we just take things.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
That's what adventurers do when they are out of combat.
That's right.
That's true.
Wait, something doesn't seem right here. Are we becoming adventurers?
We're gods.
I think
Don't
we're
gods take
some-
what they please?
Maybe they're angry at us, thinking that we don't think they are worthy.
Oh no. We got to
Gods.
make sure they know.
Maybe they like want us to kill them, and that's why they attack us. To show that they are willing to die for us. Oh my gosh, it all makes so much more sense now.
And they supply us with bones, of course. Oh, we've been
Yes.
so blind.
Truly, their loyalty is so strong.
Oh, it's admirable. Well, I guess let's go and see how many more flashbacks. Oh, the village is gonna be so happy when we return with more flesh. Well, I'm sorry, more bones, more bags full of bones.
We got to take some flesh for the zombies. So
Exactly. Otherwise, it's so hard to get those really small pots of the meat out of the bones. It's so annoying. Those zombies just suck a little up.
All right. So, do y'all want to make y'all's way down to the town square?
Yeah.
Okay. So you follow along this street. It's pretty easy to find your way because you're just following the giant effigy. You come into this square. It looks like it's usually a market, but they've kind of cleared it out and built this giant effigy in the middle. At the bottom of this effigy, also built out of wood and things, is what looks like a throne. And there's a skeleton sitting there with a crown on its head.
Pretender!
The false idol!
Guys, it's me, Billy Bob.
Oh, Billy Bob! I
Billy.
didn't recognize you there.
We got you a hat!
Oh, it's not the hat I wanted, but it's a hat I found in our dungeon. And I thought, you know what? Maybe I'd come into town too. But then they just invited me here.
So amazing. Really, we've been discussing this, and I think we've been going about this flashback thing wrong all the time. We think they worship us and are providing us their bonds so we can replenish ourselves.
Well, that might be true. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. They told me to sit here, and I was hoping to find y'all when I came into town. Well, looky here.
That's so cool. Oh, what a coincidence. What are you doing?
And as you ask that question, the guards march up behind y'all, and people start filtering into the town square. And and this man in very fine robes and a goatee says, "Yes, now it's all complete. Welcome, my fine creatures here to Crystal Shores, our fine town. Now the festival will be complete now. And I'd like to invite you to the stage to do the honors."
Well, this guy seems very trustworthy and not off-putting at all.
What are we doing?
Yes, what are we doing? Find the leader's flesh bag.
You just need to stand over in the circle, and you see people around just lighting torches.
Hey, flesh bag.
Yes.
Give me your robe.
I'm sorry. Do what now?
Give me your robe.
Why are you... Oh. And he points to a guard, and the guard just comes in between him and you. He says, "Please, will you make your way to the circle?"
No, I want your robe.
Don't take our money. Just give it to us. Pull out my scimitar.
We are
We've learned all your human secrets.
We've learned your
Cannot
ways.
fool us anymore.
Then the guard... Are you going to approach the guard at
No,
all?
I'm just gonna just have my, like, I'm gonna have, like, a hand up just being like, what the fuck, and another one with a scimitar saying, don't take our money, just give it to us.
They're babbling. These ones are even weirder than the one we found.
I look over to the circle, and where we're supposed to stand. And when I look over, does it look like something the wizard has in his tower?
Go ahead and give me a roll at +1.
Go with the dice that looks the most like a skeleton. Oh! +1, that's a 10.
Nice. Okay. Go ahead and roll it again, because you get to roll again when you get a 10.
Oh!
And you get to add it to that.
That one's not a 9. That is a 6.
Okay. You know that this is some sort of ritual. You've seen this over and over again. You're probably going to be sacrificed here.
Wait a second, flesh bag. Oh, I knew never to trust any flesh bag aside from the wizard. This is a ritual. You want to sacrifice us.
And Billy Bob speaks up. This is what now? This is a doggone ritual?
BBB, come down.
Oh.
Billy Bones, run!
He starts to shamble off. He's trying to get off the throne, but he's a skeleton. And the magistrate says, "Light it. We make it do with one."
No!
Jump, Billy Bob. I have a full flesh bag for you. Throw your head. Throw your head.
Throw your head!
And I'm like, Lucy, I'm going to move my head down. Chop its head off.
I chopped the dead guy's head off.
So while this is happening, the effigy is starting to burn, and it turns
Oh my gosh.
into blue flame instantly, right up the whole effigy.
Billy Bob, your head. It's
Billy Bob takes off his head and he rolls it away. He's like, "I'm coming, guys."
Since evidently Slip has decided that she's a spellcaster, can I try and figure out what this ritual is?
Sure, give me a roll.
Okay. Shoot, which one of these is a D10? Here we go. That's a 10, folks.
Oh, nice. Go ahead.
Slip is a spellcaster.
Sleep witch.
Go ahead and roll it again and add add 10 to that second roll.
Wait, what? Oh, add 10
When
to
you-
the
Yeah.
You
You get to roll again and add it. So
Exploding
What?
numbers.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Okay. Well, that one was a 1. So
11. Okay. You would think this is a summoning ritual. Did I cut out?
no, that's just Flip's reaction. She just squints and adjusts her glasses like, why?
So this effigy starts tumbling down, but towards the center. It starts just breaking down and moving towards the center and wraps up what's left of Billy Bob on the throne and sucks it in and with a burst of what looks like magical energy. And it all just soaks into the ground, leaving nothing.
Did we get his skull out in time?
Yep, his skull is laying there around.
I'm gonna
I'll
pick
scoop
it
it
up
up
and
and
slam dunk it on the body.
Poor Horatio. I knew thee well.
And then, as you do that, this shadowy figure just of a man just comes up out of the ground.
Ooh.
Wings, shadowy wings spread out from it. He's like, I must get the rest of the energy. And
Oh,
he-
that's what they were trying to summon.
Oh, hey, Greg.
It's Greg!
Mhm.
Who the fuck is Greg?
I don't
Sorry,
know.
guys.
It's better than
It's
screaming.
Greg.
Sorry, guys. These are the rules. I don't make them. I just follow them.
Oh, the wizard's gonna be
I gotta
so
suck your
disappointed.
necromantic energy. It's just what I do.
Greg, you can't suck anything. No, I forbid it.
Greg, what would your mother
Absolutely
think?
not.
What would your mother think?
I raised you. Come on.
Sorry, guys. And he just lashes out at Lucy. Oh, that's a 10.
Oh shit,
So that
Oh,
knocks your
God,
head
no.
right off.
that's your head.
Swipes your head right off.
That's no way to treat your mother! How dare you!
Oh my god.
I'm sorry,
Head
Lucy.
rolls.
So
No.
sorry.
You are grounded, young man.
You are grounded, young man. Rolls away.
It's a shadowy figure, huh?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna take my current project that I'm working on, that has 4 wands, and I'm gonna shoot it at him.
Oh my god. Okay. Give me a roll.
All right, that's a 4, but if it doesn't hit, I'm a human and I can remove a body part to re-roll.
What did I say his difficulty was? Oh yeah. Yeah, that doesn't hit him. So you can
Okay.
remove a body part. Okay.
I'm gonna rip off one of my legs and throw it at him to distract him. And I'm gonna try again.
All right, let's see it.
That one was worse. That was a 3.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that doesn't hit him. So it just kind of it just dissipates through him.
Excellent. So that happens. Ugh.
All right. Who
What's
wants-
happening with Billy Bob?
Billy Bob's like, guys, can y'all face me the right direction? I don't know what's going on. Oh my god.
It's Greg!
It is Greg. What the hell is he doing here?
I don't know.
He's usually basement 3. He's a basement 3 guy.
Big disappointment.
I always loved your brother more.
These
Lewis
terrible
wouldn't do it to me.
humans.
Lewis wouldn't betray his own mother.
These humans, man. They do these summoning circles. And that's just the rules. It's just the rules.
Flashbacks. This is why we only trust the wizard. And I'm like, Billy Bob, plan. It's time to enact plan 3.2160, section 2, as section A, point 5. Okay, are you ready? Ready?
My head's over there.
We all combine into the Megazord.
Is that what we're doing?
Don't do that.
man, it sure is mine.
Which one is that? Is that the one where you throw my head somewhere? Or is that the one where you bury me in the ground and wait 3 days and come back?
It's the one where we throw you. We
No, that was Easter Sunday.
wait. What am I thinking of then? Oh, it's the one we become a sword. And I'm down. I'm 100% down.
Wait, what are we doing? I'm confused.
We're becoming a mega skeleton.
We're combining our forms to become a mega skeleton.
You're just taking off arms and just. Y'all don't know what you. Give me rolls, all of you. Let's see what happens here.
You had your chance, Greg. We are the Lords of Bone.
Sorry,
I just throw the bag of Electrum at them.
You're not the
Is it
voice.
for-
You're not the Lord of Bone. That's that other guy.
Slip quickly goes around to everybody and like gives everybody a piece of yarn and then pulls the string and then we all form up into like a like one of those tension dolls, you know, just like
Oh,
You know,
God.
I got an 8 for my roll.
Okay, you got an 8. What?
God, I rolled a 5.
A 5? Okay.
Can I get a +1 because of skeletons?
Yes, you can.
Ooh, I rolled an
That's a
8.
6.
Nice. And what did Lucy get?
Lucy got a 5, but she's shouting. Can I add that at +1?
This is my question. What parts of the mega skeleton do we all form?
Y'all
I-
tell
and
me.
I-
This is amazing.
And may I please nominate Billy Bones as the head?
He'll form the head. He has the crown. He has the most important hat. That's the rules.
And like in true cartoon form, he just like swooshes out of me in one fell swoop.
Oh my god.
And there he goes.
I'm gonna be one of the arms because I have all of the magic wands. Unless, of course, we want to shoot magic out of our
Just
feet.
like,
I can be another arm because we can use the potions that we got for Master's Gifts to like arm cannon out. Like I'll just throw them.
Also,
'Cause I have my leg hand!
Also, your
Leg
hand foot
hand?
forms the hand.
Yeah, my leg hand. So like I'm like extended out like a regular hand for the Zord, but my leg hand is flinging potions like it's an arm rocket.
oh my god. Okay.
I'll be
Being
the
the
torso.
biggest-
Torso. Is Bernie gonna be in the middle as well? Like,
Yeah, Bernie's in the middle. I'll be the leg since I'm the tallest.
We create a massive exoskeleton for a regular person, but he's dead.
guys, this is really weird. I don't know what y'all are doing.
No,
I
your,
don't like you either way.
your
you
line
make it
is
so
I'll form the head.
You had your chance, Greg.
Like, I'm the head now. I'm the head now, Billy. I'm the head now, Greg. I'm the head now.
Excellent.
I got the best hat. Got the best hat in the whole county.
It's not
The
wrong.
entire kid.
Okay. So y'all have formed a mega skeleton because that's apparently a thing now. So let's do it. So Greg actually just kind of expands his form to kind of match y'all now, and so y'all aren't much bigger. Like y'all got one little stunted arm because that's all like Tonga says.
I was about to think that like we go through like this whole like transformation sequence and we're still like half the size that he is. Because we're just skeletons, we're just human sized. We're maybe twice as big.
I mean, you've got an orc, you've got the dwarf, you've got the goblin, and a human, and a skeleton, right?
Okay, so I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna do this. He's gonna strike out at you. Billy Bob is sitting up there saying he's the boss, so he's gonna just. We'll see. We'll see how this works.
Roll the Zord as a single target. Who gets hit?
Does the mega skeleton now become the skeleton that we roll against? Or that he rolls against for the fight?
Yes,
Now
exactly.
we have to like roll twice.
No, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like if
Okay.
Billy Bob, he rolled a 10, so he hits the head. So Billy Bob head just goes flying.
No!
Not again.
Billy Bob, the most important part.
Okay, so I guess we'll go right arm. Who's the right arm?
Chongus, are you the right or the
I
left?
imagine I was lefty.
Okay, I'll be the right.
All right, you want to go for it?
I'm gonna shoot all of my magic wands.
All right, let's do it.
Oh my god,
Seven.
it's like a
Seven
spark
will
with
hit
bomb.
him. So let's go ahead and just roll a d6, I guess.
I now imagine you've like taped together a bunch of Roman candles and just lit them all at the same
Yeah,
time.
but like it's basically on your gauntlet. Like it's just shooting.
It's now like a level 5 magic missile just because it's a bunch of magic missiles taped together.
This isn't even my final form.
I rolled a 3.
Okay. Yeah, he's still standing. He's tough. So, all right.
Behold the power of the Stitch Witch.
Again, guys, I'm really sorry about all this. Flashbacks, man. Flashbacks.
It's okay.
So go ahead. Let's go to right arm.
Yeah, lefty for Chongus. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's me.
just I'll say, which one of them controls you, Greg?
He says, "Oh, it's the fancy guy. Fancy
It's
one."
always the one with the most
refuses to
important
let
hat.
go.
And I'll
It's like leading
aim
a cult or something. I don't remember.
I
I
will-
didn't pay attention.
I'll aim my my potion arm towards the guy who's controlling Greg.
Okay. All right. Let's do this.
All right. Potion. That is an 8.
Yeah, that'll hit him.
All right. I don't know what potion this is, or how you want to do damage for flinging a random potion that I grabbed with no preference of color.
Let's see. Roll a d10. I'll figure something out.
That's a 6.
That's a 6? Okay. That'll be a good outcome. Go ahead and roll a d4 for damage.
Okay. 2.
Alright. He's like, what the hell? What the hell? I didn't actually name this demon. Okay. My shadowy lord, please take care of these skeletons. That's what you're supposed to be doing. And Greg's just like, this guy, man, thinks he's in charge.
Let
I
us
mean, I
kill
gotta do
him.
this.
Then you'll
Yeah,
be in
those-
charge.
I can't break the rules. That's the rules.
Greg, we're gonna have to have a real serious talk after this.
I know.
You can't break the rules. That's the rules.
All right,
Self-perpetuating problem.
Let's go for torso, I guess. What do you want to try to do?
I am going to. I am going to take this flesh bag and chuck it at the wizard.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I keep closing where I have my dice, and I don't know why. It's like, yes, this'll do.
And I'll never need these again.
Ooh, an 8.
An 8? Yeah, that will hit.
Ooh, nice.
Go ahead and that's a full-fledged body thrown from like 4 feet in the air. Go ahead and roll a d6. Why not?
Hey. That one and a 5.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, he's still up, but yeah.
This is what you
What
get
the
for
hell?
this bag.
You killed Bernie?
He willingly sacrificed himself to his skeleton gods.
He's a Shadow Lord, and he just makes a gesture like, what's going on here? So, legs.
Let go of Greg.
Huh?
It's just like, let go of Greg. Let him free.
I will swing a great axe at this demon that has my darling baby demon boy.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna attack the wizard.
Yes. 9 plus 1, so 10.
10. Okay. Yes. Absolutely. So go ahead and roll some damage. Oh, roll another d10 to see where you hit because you're doing the.
2.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your d8.
These games keep on forming wholesome
2.
family units, and I don't know what.
2. Okay. You swipe at his leg and it catches him. He's like, ah! But he's still up, so.
Ah!
This is leg screaming after it kicks out a great axe.
+1 to shouting.
Yes, please roll for shouting. Let's see how effective this is.
That's a 7 shout.
You see his skeleton, just rattle inside of him.
It's begging to be
This
free.
pleases me.
All right, now it's Greg's turn. I'm so sorry, guys. Really sorry about this. And let's see what he hits. 4. So that's going to be right arm. So we'll see what breaks off of the right arm. 5. So your right arm breaks.
Oh, good.
Or it gets hit. Yeah.
I still have an arm left.
Yeah.
I think that I see the weakness of the Megazord is that we don't really have a chance to gather up our bones and things.
No.
Y'all made
That's
this
fine.
better. This was never something I expected. Okay.
Oh no, I keep on dropping dice. Ah! Okay.
All right. So that's his turn. So we'll go. Billy Bob's just rolling around the ground. It's like, guys, please, I can't see anything. The rest of his skeleton's gone, so it's just his head now. So he's rolling around the ground. That's his turn. So we'll go to right arm.
That's me.
Slip.
Hey, I remembered. I have a battle axe. But I also do not have a second arm to wield it. So never mind.
The thing is, it says hand. So if you have a second hand.
No. I haven't been dismembering enough bodies, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to roll again for my wand beam,
Let's do it.
which I've decided that I have. All right, here we go. 3.
3.
Yes.
Doesn't hit him. It just goes. It goes a little wide. It just.
I'm gonna
Hits the
discard my leg.
Okay.
So I can roll again. 4.
It doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't hit.
Excellent. I think that's my turn.
Yep. Let's go. We'll go to left arm.
Okay, I'm gonna fire another potion at the cult leader.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a D10.
That is a
Oh
3.
my god. Yes.
Perfect.
Wait, what'd you get?
I got a 3.
3. Okay. There was a potion of healing, so it breaks open and you see a magical aura around him. He's like, "Oh, okay," and he goes up 1 toughness. So
Do I still hit him with the bottle though? Does it deal any damage? From bottle smashing
wait.
onto him?
yeah, you know what? Yes, it would. So he just stays the same.
All right, cool.
He gets hit in the head with the bottle, and it breaks all open on him. He goes down 1 toughness, goes back up 1 toughness. It's a draw.
Close enough.
All right, Torso. What are you gonna do?
Let's see. What am I gonna do? Okay, so I've thrown the body. I am going to be like, everybody, I need plan subsection 321. Go. And that is the flop over, so I could get the momentum of you guys and me stabbing down on him as we all kind of fall on him.
We all work together.
Yeah.
I
So
love
this.
this.
And then bang.
go ahead and give me a roll at +2. Let's just do it.
Ooh, 7 + 2, 9.
Nice. Okay, go ahead and give me. Oh, you're gonna try and hit him with a dagger?
Yeah, with the full force of everybody.
Okay, we'll say it gets a D8 from this because this is a lot of force behind it.
Do you still have 2 arms?
I do.
Do you want a battle axe and or a bow and arrow?
Oh, dude, yes, drop it to me, like, fling it at me as we're going.
I do that. Whoa!
And I will, because
It's dangerous to go low.
because of the of what I've been doing, I'm gonna throw my dagger through, since I'm the torso, through my body up in the air very high as I grab this battle axe, and I hope it's just gonna cartoonishly stay up there for a while until I pick it up again. And then I'll swing with the battle axe.
Okay.
All right, D8. Are you the D8? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, D8.
6.
6. Okay. You take down this guy.
Yeah.
With a Skeletor on top of him.
Yeah.
Can we just absorb his shadow into us?
Oh my god.
And as we fling back up, I will leave the battle axe in his rib cage, and I will catch my dagger as we come back up.
Okay. All right. Well done. Greg says, "Good job, guys. Good job." All right, I'll see you back in the office. And he sinks back into the ground.
Grabbed it. He's grabbed it.
God damn it, Greg! Every time.
Team!
Yay! Gonna lean back and grab Billy Bob Bones and stick him back on the head to look forward.
Oh, thank you, bud. Thank you.
I'm missing 2 legs and an arm. Let's get those back, please.
Oh, let's go get them from this wizard guy. Yeah. And I imagine we all are still together. Just,
as y'all are doing this, there's a crowd here. They were expecting just a ceremony or something to for the the harvest festival or something, and they're all just looking around what the hell just happened? And one of them just and y'all slowly get a slow clap. Never gets to a full clap. It just stays a slow clap the whole time. No one knows what's going on.
It never escalates. It's just
yeah.
Everybody's concerned and unsure about what's happening, but we better applaud because okay.
Thank you, flashbacks. Thank you. Remember, these flashbacks who claim to be wizards are never good. They're always bad. Except ours. Our wizard is a good wizard. But he doesn't claim to be good.
Our wizard is the best!
Best wizard!
Best wizard!
By the way, anybody, is anybody here a farmer with extra sheep? We need a sheep.
Or 2. You can make more with 2.
You hear a cane on the cobblestone coming out from behind the crowd. This old man comes out. And
is he hot?
I'm sorry, I'm playing an old woman. I have to.
You know what? Yes, for a flashbag.
Does he look like he has a good bone structure?
Oh, that means he must be
You can
super
see
emaciated.
most of his bones. He's pretty emaciated at this point. He's just right for you.
Slip is interested.
What is your opinion on being a skeleton?
I can make that happen, I am a spellcaster after all.
We know
I'll
a guy.
cast a spell on you and you'll be mine.
No, thank you, madams.
I'm gonna put that under maybe.
I am the mayor of this fine town. What would it take for me to get you to leave and never return.
I don't know if you want to hear that answer.
Well, we need two sheep, right? Two sheep?
Two of them. That's right.
Two sheep. Was there anything else? Was that all we needed?
We
We
need
got
more
that, right?
presents. I used some of the
Demand
potions.
things.
And the robe. We're gonna take his robe.
We want a robe, and we don't want to have to pay for it.
We're tired of fighting.
I can do a sheep. I can do one sheep in the robe and his boots.
Yes.
Well, you busted my balls here a little bit, but we're gonna have to go with it, I think.
And like, don't like summon Greg again. Like, he's ours. That was really rude.
That's
I'm
right.
sorry. I got a new advisor. It's always the new advisors.
Does he need his bones?
Probably not.
Since I'm the stumpier arm, I'll have my scimitar like switch out so that way we just have a blade hand.
What is he?
That's freaking rad. This is our final form. We exist like this forever.
The village is gonna be so happy to have more bones.
And he motions to one of the guards, and you don't know where this guard found a sheep, but there's a sheep.
Yes, sheep.
Yes! We reach out our gigantic arm out, and I just like, on that sheep.
Except for you only have one arm, so it's just.
Big poopy cloud. See, I was telling you, Chungus.
It's like a cloud with legs.
Four of them.
Now please leave and never return.
Okay.
Should we extend an invitation to them? You know, they gave us a sheep and boots. I mean,
If you would ever like coins, we occasionally have them.
yeah.
So your customs are odd to us. Just ask for the coins.
Please.
I'll be waiting.
This man seems totally unfazed. It's like, you're not sure if he can't blush or it's just you don't know. Like
Oh, that just makes him all the more desirable. It's like he's already dead. What a stud muffin.
so what do y'all do?
We make sure to grab the flesh bags on our way out
Okay.
that we've killed to have now that we have more room to carry them.
They said the advisor didn't need his bones.
We got the advisor, right?
Yep. He's giving that to you. He
Yes.
doesn't want to deal with it.
Yes.
This is a clean break for him. He's just
We'll take the big man and the shopkeeper and the other shopkeeper and the wizard.
Pretty much everybody that we killed.
Yeah.
no
Everyone,
Restock
one's
some
gonna salute you, and
potions.
everyone's horrified about what's happening, and they're just
and we're all like,
We treat it like it's a parade. Just like, yes, goodbye.
there are streamers like with cans on the back of the car after you get married, just going rattle, rattle, rattle. It's cute.
there's a Clara just spraying holy water behind everywhere you walk. Like just
Just blood, so much blood behind them.
Goodbye. We'll never forget you.
Thank you. Thank you.
so, as the day ends into this beautiful sunset, over the lake you can see the sun setting behind, and you head back up the hill to the burned, scorched ruins that you call home and your office, with loot in tow for new adventurers to come and pillage.
And for the wizard's birthday tomorrow,
Oh, what's your birthday?
let's make sure to wrap the sign. We need to wrap the sign so he does not know what it is, so he can unwrap it later.
What do we have to cover it in?
Again.
Do the flesh bags need their flesh?
The flesh!
No, the flesh.
Yes, let's cover it in flesh.
We only need the bones. Wrap it in skin. Wrap it in skin.
We'll get the zombies to help us out. I'm sure they know exactly how to do this.
Slip, can you tie these skin together?
There are skin experts.
Oh my god. So, yeah, you present this to the wizard on his birthday.
Do we break our form before then? Or like we said, we now just function as this creature?
From everything with this cake. We have the candles for the cake.
We're just one big mega skeleton.
Yeah, we just
Sitting
stay the
on a
Mega
cake.
Skelly.
Oh my god.
The gas.
This is how we
the
get
gas
promoted.
skeleton.
We just have the
Oh my
human
God.
on the inside still.
He gives you the prime position of entrance up to the tower. Y'all are now a mini boss.
Yes!
Yes!
Boss.
Good ending.
We
Yay!
got a sheep. We got mini boss status. Oh man. And we only had to kill like 5 humans. Flashback.
You killed so many people.
Oh, look, he came out at first.
So much.
Oh, and Greg gets a good talking to.
Yeah,
Yes,
we give
tell
Greg
Greg.
a real
Oh,
stern
yeah.
talking
Greg is
to.
grounded.
Greg in basement 3. Yeah, just
He gets the. Oh shoot! I didn't get to use my yarn ball winder. I was gonna use this as a weapon. Like
oh my god.
Every one of our special attacks.
Oh my yarn baller.
Well, we have a sheep now, so we have all the yarn.
Oh my god.
y'all
We have a
infinite
shield
yarn.
and a sword hand. We're
Oh my God.
beautiful. And the shield hand shoots magic. We're beautiful.
we are beautiful.
Oh my god. I love
Thank
this.
y'all so much.
Thank
playing
you.
this game.
Thank you for
Thank you
running
so
this
much for
game.
being
Oh my
here.
god.
Master of Skelemonies. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yes, please. I think that is where we will call it for this evening. So, I would like to say again, thank you, Archangelic, for putting this game together. Oh my god.
Thank y'all so much. This was so good.
It was my pleasure. I just got to murder. All right, Archangelic, where can we find you? What do you do?
All right, folks, I'm Archangelic. You can find me on Twitter at Archangelic. I occasionally run games. It happens sometimes. You can find my channel Towns and Taverns on Twitch. So if I ever run a game again, it'll be there. So yeah, that's me.
Excellent. PB, where can we find you? What do you do?
I am PB from PB Plays Inside, in which you can find me on Twitter and Twitch. And I do variety gaming over on my channel Tuesdays and Thursdays, and occasionally days in between. Oh man, on when is June 3rd? Has that game been announced? Who knows? I might be on the channel playing a game that rhymes with Hey Hawk, Hey Croc. The Grey Hawk on starting on June 3rd. And another game, experience points on Saturdays in the morning. That's what I do.
Alrighty. And Danae, where can we find you? What do you do?
You can find me at DanaeKina.com. I'm also on the right hand of a mini boss, so you can also. I'm gonna be shooting a magic missile at you real soon. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, Jen, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at LaughmakerDND if you want to come chat. I'm also over at the RPG Lab in the SSH Venture. And on June 8th, I'm doing Women in Gaming for a charity event over at the Red Knight Inn.
Awesome. And if you have made it this far, you probably already know who I am, but if you don't, hey fella, how's it going? It's me, your pal, the Indoor Adventurer, here as the showrunner on Indoor Adventures from twitch.tv at Monday, or at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and now Thursday, because tomorrow we are going to be starting up Ghosts of Saltmarsh that I am very excited for because this cover looks so good.
So pretty.
So Mondays is our homebrew games with LB Hackemup, Danae Keener from this game, my good buddy R Justice 282, as well as Cyberwolf 1201. Then on Tuesdays we got Curse Strahd, and that is Danae, myself, LB Hackemup, and R Justice 282. And next week, also running from his guest spot this week, Greybeard of Greybeard Tavern.
And I can confirm that for real this time because I've decided exactly yes, Greybeard will be there.
And Danae is the one who runs that game. Then Wednesdays, we have our community one-shot games where people like Archangelic can run us through being skeletons that turn into a mini-boss as their good ending for murdering people. And then on, like I said, Thursdays, we have Kyle with an N, Cyberwolf 1201, Where's My Dingus, and my good buddy Reeves all playing Saltmarsh. So you can come check that out. We have content that gets produced pretty much every day now that we have a game on Thursdays, because then all the stuff gets uploaded for it on Fridays. So every day of the week is time for an indoor adventure. So thank you all for coming by. And we are going to be going into our Patreon supported podcast called Nights in the Courtyard, where we answer questions not only from each other but also the community at large. And who knows, maybe we'll figure out our endgame boss move, because we need some special attacks. We're a pretty powerful creature. Let's work out this action economy. So you can go support us on Patreon by going to patreon.com/indooradventures, and then tune in and listen that way. You can also join the Discord, which is full of all of these great and amazing people, as well as if you subscribe on Twitch using Twitch Prime or your regular monies, you can join us on Discord that way. But for right now, Discord's open, so come in while the water's hot. It's not really water, and we're pretty friendly, so like it's more of like a chill stream. But with that in mind, guys, again, Archangelic, thank you for running this game. And we will see all of you guys next time. All right, everybody. Bye-bye!